Everybody just calm down. Get some coffee. Calm down. The earth is shaking and quaking. The devil's back is breaking. My mind is aching. We're not faking. And I'm getting ready to take Heidi out. We're going to have some breakfast. And I'm definitely getting some scrambled eggs and bacon. What kind of medication are you taking? Because I'm telling you right now, folks, this thing is starting to cause me a problem. Get some coffee, everybody. But the earth is doing this right here, shaking and baking and faking, and it's shaking and quaking. It's seriously happening. What? And Mr. MBB333, you guys know Michael Bradbury, did a great report on YouTube, and I think you should go there. He talks about the Titanic. The Titanic sunk. No, he talked about the tectonic plates, the tectonic plates moving and grooving, okay? And that's causing some serious problems on the here in our planet. But first, before I tell you anything else, I must prepare you for the times that we're in, not only spiritually from the Word of God, prophetically, but also I must tell you that in the midst of all of this stuff, you know power is going to go out, okay? You know it is. So I want to look, a missing hitchhiker and his injured dog have been rescued in California. The 37-year-old male and his four-legged companion got separated from their group after the hiker's dog got injured. Luckily, local search and rescue teams found them. But other than being short of water, the hiker and dog were both in good health. Even if you're planning a short hike, you should always carry a backup solar bank. And it's called www.backupsolarbank.com. That's www.backupsolarbank.com. You say, why is this important? Because you can keep your cell phone working. Okay, you can recharge because this thing is a solar bank. In other words, the sun makes it charge, and then it gives you a great charge for your phone. You just put your cell phone on there. You can also charge a computer. You can charge a light, a lantern. This thing's incredible. What a solar bank this is. And guys, it comes with a compass. It comes with all kinds of cool stuff to help keep you safe out there. And here's the good news. It's the most important part. It's powered with solar energy, not batteries. Solar energy. So if you're lost in the woods, and you're able to use the solar to charge this, to charge your phone, make the phone call, somebody might be able to rescue. This means you can change your devices virtually anywhere and charge them to help you. I always have a backup solar bank with me wherever I go. And I'm always involved in some type of apocalyptic situation. So I'm going to highly recommend you go to www.backupsolarbank.com. That's www.backupsolarbank.com. Go there right now. Be sure you have this in your arsenal. You will definitely need this. This is really a nice deal, and it's and it's good. It works really well. All right. Now, let me tell you what's happening. So good to see everybody here on a short notice like that. But we do have the earth is shaking and quaking, baby. And this could mean more to come. Remember, Mike from the World said he was real worried about the next 7 days before we meet next Thursday night because of the what the earth is going through right now with the intense waves of energy, the cosmic energy, the charged particles. It's causing more electricity in the cloud. You saw that lightning is getting intense. The volcanoes are rumbling. The earth is shaking. We're going through the magma's moving. We're going through some apocalyptic changes, which is exactly what the Bible said would happen in the book of Isaiah, chapter 24. You guys know about that. I did that DVD set on Isaiah. It's got 2 DVDs. Isaiah's Apocalypse. Do I have one here? No, people buy them right out from underneath me. I can't even keep a sample. But it's Isaiah's Apocalypse, and it's so important. That's why Jim Bakker highly recommended that DVD series along with my music, The Journey. But he said the DVD series on the Isaiah's Apocalypse was such an important information, prophecy that goes right along with Matthew 24, that there would be earthquakes in diverse places. And let's talk about these quakes that's happening. It's not just Vanuatu. We had a 7.3 in Vanuatu, but before that, we had a 5.7 that hit Tonga, which was pretty close to where the Vanuatu island is, right there in the Pacific Ocean. So this 5.7 earthquake, it hit very shallow, very shallow. And then within an hour, it must have jarred loose that tectonic plate that's right there. And Vanuatu is just north of New Zealand. It must have jarred that loose because it's only a couple hundred miles away, because then the island of Vanuatu, boom, this morning, 7.3 megaquake. Now, the only reason we didn't have a major tsunami, and this is even a report I seen on Reuters, the only reason we didn't have a major tsunami is very simple. Simply because this thing was 535 feet, 535 kilometers deep. 535 kilometers deep. That is the only, in other words, about 400 miles deep. And yet it still registered 7.3 on the Richter scale on the U.S. Geological Survey. That means this thing was a monster. Thank God it was deep. But because it was deep, it means that you have a huge movement going on in the tectonic plates. So here's what we do. We had the 5.7 Tonga. That set off the 7.3 within an hour, Vanuatu. And now we had a 5.9 2 hours later. Where? Brazil. And this is that area along that fault line that Mike from Around the World's been very, very nervous about, because then that runs through South America, Central America, Mexico, right on up the the California coast. So that hits. But if you look on the map, you'll see that Tonga's here, or here we go. Tonga's here, Vanuatu's here, and Brazil's here. So it's running right across. So we got a shaking. This is the kind of shaking effect we got going right now. Will this continue today? I think so. Because then Fiji had a 4.3. And then Greece had a 4.0. And now Texas, Toya, Texas has just now. And now Hawaii just hit as I'm looking at it, just jumped up. So since I started this video, Toya, Texas has had a 2.6 and Hawaii a 2.5. So there's something going on. There's a lot of activity taking place. We've also realizing that this Vanuatu region, look out, that's not over. And neither is Brazil, in my opinion. We got to really watch here what's going to be next. The earth is doing this right here, doing this wobbling, doing this rocking thing right here. And I'm not a meteorologist. I'm not a seismologist, a volcanologist. I'm just saying, I'm just this theologist who studies the scriptures that says that there will be these disturbances on the planet, including earthquakes in diverse places. This is very, very concerning. I'm saying let's stay on top of this. Do not fall asleep on me today. And oh, by the way, forget LSU for a minute. No, LSU. We're not worried about you. Not today. I'm not worried about Alabama today. I'm not even worried about Texas today. I mean, is that Texas? Tennessee. Oh, I just insulted all the Texan Tennessee Volunteers. I'm so sorry. No, and now I've just insulted the Texas Longhorns. I'm so sorry. It's all about the Irish, guys. It's all about Notre Dame. Get focused. At 2:30 this afternoon Eastern, the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame, are taking on the Bearcats of Cincinnati. Cincinnati's ranked 7th in the country, undefeated. The Irish are ranked 9th. This is huge. I think we're getting a little bit, we're not being taken seriously. So I think we need to have a big win over Cincinnati, then bump us up in those polls to around 5th or so. And let's start getting serious about a national championship here. I know what you're thinking, Alabama. I know exactly what you're thinking, Alabama. And I'm going to be in Alabama Sunday morning, October 17th at Solid Rock Church in Birmingham, Alabama. I'm going right into Crimson Tide territory. But I want to go in there undefeated with my head held high because I know Alabama's tough, although they almost lost that one game. Better be careful. Are you serious? Am I? Delane, are you out there? Delane, are you out there? God bless all of you. Guys, stay awake. Jesus is coming back. Jesus is coming back, okay? Let's get ready. Thank you so much. I'm so glad you reminded me. Oh, by the way, the Paul Begley School of Prophecy, the classes are amazing. I just got reports that Kingdom Men Rising is doing, they're having an unbelievable, Ryan Trogler is doing a phenomenal job teaching that class. I've heard good reports out of there. Climate chaos, guys. This is why we did this DVD, because we knew guys like Steve Quayle, pray for him. He's still in the hospital. Mike from around the world, Mr. MBB 333, Michael Bradbury. All right. Gil Brazard. How good was that presentation? It's phenomenal. And Mike from around the world, Shepard Ambellis, Paul Begley, Bart Begley, Kevin Wilson. I don't know. I might have forgot somebody here. All of this is right here. Climate Chaos. Get your copy right now. Do not hesitate. Do not hesitate. Get it done. And pretty soon, Revelation 9:11 is going to be ready for you in video. It will be on a DVD. It's being produced right now, as well as it will be on a special download page where you'll be able to actually just download it right on the spot. And that entire DVD, which is a great DVD. Okay, so there's a lot coming on. We've got a lot of things working. Main thing is this. We're running out of time as far as getting people saved. If people don't come to Jesus soon, they're going to get left behind. And folks, that would not be good. Please give your life to Jesus Christ. Oh, by the way, I think there was 104. I think Heidi told me 104 salvations Thursday night. And I think there's more because that was the live broadcast was 104. And since then, I've seen 4 or 5, I think, or maybe more people who accepted Christ on the archives. That broadcast has been seen 63,000 times since Thursday night, 63,000 times in 36 hours. That's incredible. People are getting the word out. The word's getting out that Jesus is coming soon. You don't want to be left behind. I think all the moderators are doing a great job pulling that list together. It's getting intense. I'll be back a little bit later with some more information as it breaks. But right now, Heidi needs to be taken to breakfast. And I think that's the right thing to do on this morning. Don't you? God bless all of you. I love you guys. Don't forget tomorrow. Freedom Fellowship. What? Freedom Fellowship tomorrow morning. Congressional candidate Pastor Willie Montague will be preaching, and he's powerful. He's out of Orlando, Florida. He would be our congressman if he wins the election. He would also take a seat away from the Democrats. He is bringing the message. He'll be preaching Sunday morning at 9:30 a.m. Eastern at Freedom Fellowship under the big tent. I'll be there. Melvin Whittington will be there. Israel Hall will be there. The entire praise and worship team, all the congregation. And I understand there's a lot of folks coming that are very interested in, America and the future of this country. So you don't want to miss this. If you're anywhere close and you'd like to drive in, get here 9:30. Come early. We're actually going to have to put out more chairs. Okay. Thank God we bought more. So the big tent, everybody can fit underneath the big tent. Get in there. Go early and get a seat. Be sure. 9:30 a.m. Eastern. If you can't make it, you can watch it on www.ffctv.info. That's www.ffctv.info. You can watch it live. Okay. God bless everybody. Are you serious? And don't forget the global revival, folks. The global revival. We're working on that. And that is coming along. as we continue to put that together, we're hoping the plan is to launch it in February. So be ready for that. God bless all of you. The earth is shaking. Can I just check this? Did I just check, make sure we haven't had another quake? Okay. Hanging in there right now. Hold on. Hold on. Help me hold on to what we have. You know, the earthquakes are now, they're happening real bad. I thought we had time before the rapture comes, but I'm standing with you. Jesus, hold on.